Good morning. Happy Monday. This is finals week in our home. We have our college age boys finishing up for the fall and getting ready to go in 6 weeks of winter break. Starting the day by washing sheets. Got one set in the washer, another set in the dryer. I love clean sheets. This Monday we are in zone 2 for Flylady, which is the kitchen. And the Monday task is to polish the exterior cabinets. Ken's gonna help me. He's gonna do the top ones and I'll do the bottom ones. So we'll get it done in half the time. I got all the bottom cabinets done and I did all the stainless steel, so it looks pretty good. For Tuesday, Flylady wants us to clean our cutlery drawers, and mine's organized. It folds back. I do have some that's in the dishwasher to be put away, so I'll do that. And then I have this drawer here for the steak knives, and I keep a couple pair of knives here because it's handy next to the sink. So I don't really need to do too much here other than put the silverware away. But I think what I'm going to do is clean the windows, and that's what I love about Flylady. If your task is squared away like I am today, you can use the time to do something that you need to do. And I want to get these windows cleaned in the kitchen. You guys have seen my kitchen. I use these acrylic drawer dividers. Everything has a spot. Another example, it's like my tea drawer. My whole kitchen is organized as far as the drawers. I mean, everything has a place. And so decluttering the kitchen isn't anything I really need to do. So I'm going to get busy with these windows. I know that it doesn't call for it on Flylady, but I really want to get these windows cleaned. See how cool it is? The window tilts in. So I'm going to get it cleaned. I think Ken's going to take the screen upstairs. We have a shower spray in one of the showers and clean it as well. Both windows fold down. I just have it propped on a bar stool. So you're able to clean the outside and the frame. We got these two windows and the screens cleaned and all the frames cleaned. They look really good. Well, it has really warmed up today. Most of the snow has melted and you can see grass. I know I might get a question on these windows. These are Anderson windows. They're triple paned with the argon gas in there, and they're dual hung. Love these windows. I tell you, you don't have to have a ladder to clean them. You can do everything from the inside. Love, love, love. You know what? This has gone by so fast. I think I'm going to take a project on that really super needs cleaning, and that's the oven. I looked in there the other day. I wanted to faint. The other thing I want to get done is the oven, and I'm going to warn you, it is disgusting. I opened it the other night. I was mortified. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And that is the after. All clean and sparkly, and oh my goodness, it looks great. The inside looks so good. I need to clean the outside, so I think I'm going to do that as well. Oh my goodness, Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Doesn't that look beautiful? And it didn't really take that long.
Hey, I gotta go into town and get some tree wrap. You wanna come?
Sure, yeah. Let me get my shoes on and my jacket, and I'll be right there.
Let's go.
All right. Is this a date?
Yep.
Yeah. It's not a date.
Date night.
This is not a date.
Date.
We're here at Ace Hardware to look for Kenny's tree wrapping stuff. Ken bought this wrap for the fruit trees. He's going to wrap the bark with it just to give it a little protection through the winter. And this will grow with the tree, so it won't harm the tree at all. And then he's also making cages to protect it from the deer. We ran up to town to the post office, to CVS, and to Ace Hardware. We weren't even gone an hour, and all of the snow is melted from our yard. It's so weird.
Okay, we got this tree wrap, and we're gonna try to wrap the trees. It's like an insulator, so you can see it. And you just wrap it around the trunk. It takes probably about 5 feet or so to wrap the tree.
He's been working on the orchard, getting all of the trunks of the trees wrapped for the winter to give them a little extra protection. And then he's making these frames around the trees so that the deer don't eat them down to a nub. So thank goodness we've had pretty good weather here so he can finish that little project. And I think that's the last project before winter. Today's Wednesday and Flylady has us cleaning the fridge, but I do that on Sunday. I do it Sunday evening when I put my Walmart order in. So I'm gonna play hooky today and I'm gonna do some meal prep. Actually, Ken's gonna do some sausage puffs. They're keto friendly. And I'm gonna do a recipe too for some Toscana soup. So we're gonna do a little meal prep in lieu of cleaning out the refrigerator. I'm going to make some of that Toscana soup. That was so good. And what you need is an onion. I had a really large carrot, some celery, about 3 ribs of celery, a jalapeno, a large clove of garlic, a pound of Italian sausage. This just happens to be patties. It was buy one, get one free, but just some bulk sausage. 4 cups of chicken, a broth. I have 2 of the Knorr bouillon cubes, and then I have some spinach. And I'll probably put at least half of this, probably 8 ounces in the soup, along with some heavy whipping cream. Delicious. In my Dutch oven, I have a tablespoon of olive oil and that bulk sausage. I'm going to start breaking up the sausage and browning it up. I also added the onion so it can start getting soft and kind of breaking down while the sausage browns up. This is cooked for a while. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to add all the other veggies in. Along with the garlic. And the chicken bouillon. And let this cook for a few minutes. After a few minutes, I'm going to add the chicken broth, bring this to a boil, and then simmer for about, I don't know, 20-30 minutes. It's been about 20 minutes. I'm going to add about 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. The original recipe was for 4 cups, but I think that's a little much. It made it really super rich. I think 2 cups will be just fine. And we'll go ahead and add some spinach, probably about 8 ounces. I'm going to bring this back up to a simmer and then serve it. This is what the soup will look like. Looks and smells delicious. And then to serve it, you can sprinkle some Parmesan cheese over the top of the soup. That makes it kind of delicious. There you go. Toscana soup. This is so good. I'm really glad that I decreased the heavy cream to half. I'll put the link to the original recipe in the description box below, and then I'll go ahead and list the changes that I made. This is definitely a keeper. I had to break out the camera because Ken is making food, and they're the Sausageball Puffs for keto. Y'all know this man doesn't cook, but I'm just telling you, I have to just memorialize this event.
So it says preheat the oven to 375, get a cookie sheet, combine melted butter. Here's my melted butter. Eggs, 4 eggs. Salt, 1/4 teaspoon. Sour cream. And then whisk together. add coconut flour, which was,
I'll put the recipe in the description box with the amounts.
and baking powder. Add drained brown sausage. Stir in cheese.
These look interesting.
Put it in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes or until tops are slightly brown.
This is what they look like when they come out of the oven, and these are delicious. Who knew Ken could cook? Yum. I'll put the recipe for you guys in the description box below. I have some exciting, I don't know if it's news. It's exciting to me. Our kids are off on winter break, and I kind of go into a little bit of detail about this subject in my meal plan video this week, but I just want to touch base and let you guys know what's going on in my weekly vlog as well. The kids are off on winter break. They're taking their finals. I think today's the last day of their finals, and they're going to have 6 weeks off. So Ken and I have decided to do 6 weeks of HelloFresh. And if you get the family plan and you have your college kids sign up for uni days, they get a 15% discount code that lasts 1 year for 52 weeks. And there's other discounts that Uni Days has with other vendors like Under Armour, all kinds of vendors all across the United States. And it's free to sign up for that. But once they get the code, it's 15% off for 1 year. So we want to give this a try just to get our kids into the kitchen, get them cooking, because some of them are going on for their master's degree and they're going to have to cook on their own. And they have never cooked on their own. So this is a wonderful solution, and it really brings the price level down. I think I said, what did we figure out what it was last night? $5.43? It was either $5.43 or $6.43. I don't recall the exact figure. But when you get the family plan, it's the cheapest way to order, and then you put that 15% on top of it. It comes down to $5-6 a meal, and they can't even eat at McDonald's for that. And this is like whole food, and they're in the kitchen cooking, and that's a life skill that I really want to start working on with the boys. I think it'll really help them. But anyway, so I just got my box. I'm gonna open it up, and you guys can see how they package it, what it's like, whatever. We just got our first HelloFresh delivery today. The 3 dinners we selected for the boys this week was tropical pineapple chicken with bell pepper over ginger rice, and it has everything they need to make it. This one is sweet and smoky pork tenderloin with apple carrot slaw, mashed potatoes, and cherry sauce. And finally, a quick beef ragu with zucchini and Italian seasonings. I think they can do this. So it's pretty simple. Everything we need for the beef ragu is in there, and the meat comes separate. Similarly, the tropical chicken, the chicken separate, and the sweet and smoky pork tenderloin dinner. Totally easy. I think the boys are really gonna love this. Thursday, we're cleaning the sinks. We're gonna give them a good polish. And I have an add-on. It's the only thing that's left that needs cleaning in the whole kitchen, and that's the hood of the range, the glass part. So I'm gonna ask Ken to do it. Honey, I'm added to your to-do list. For Friday, the Flylady has us cleaning the top of the fridge. Ken has agreed to do that. So I'm gonna polish all the granite and get the floors cleaned. Today is Friday and our task is so simple. Flylady wants us to clean the top of the fridge. Ken has agreed to help me with that. And then I'm gonna wipe the counters down and mop the floor, and the kitchen will be in great shape going into the weekend. The kitchen looks great going into the weekend. We have meal prep done. Now it's time to spread some holiday cheer. And it was so funny because just a minute ago, one of our boys said, "Don't you mean holiday tear?" Because we're going to go Christmas caroling. And he said that some of us in the family can't carry a tune. I don't know who he's talking about. But we're going to try our best to bring a smile to some of the elders that live in our community. There's a retirement home here, and we have a big group that are going to get together and do some caroling for them. So maybe the tearful voices will be drowned out by the cheerful voices. That's my hope. Anyway, thank you guys for spending time with us this week, and until the next video.